I'm about to record about fucking 10 videos because I'm going to be busy in the next few days, and here's the event recap for UFC 235. I've got work for very long hours in the next few days, so I won't be able to record. I'm doing a shit ton, so if you see me wearing the same shirt every time, I'm not a homeless person. You know, that's just how it is. Anyway, straight into the event recap. Let's race through this shit, boys. Event recap. Quick fire. Marlon Vera versus Frankie Tynes got cancelled. I didn't miss it whatsoever. Polyana Viana beats Hanny Cyphers beats Polyana Viana. Good female fight. Hannah Cyphers has some knockout power at straw. Well, she doesn't. Sorry, she got a decision. She has knockdown power at strawweight. That is. Yeah, two women. It was an entertaining women's fight, which doesn't regularly happen. Then we move on to Macy Chiasson versus Gina Mazzani. Macy Chiasson gets the knockout in the first round. I'd be surprised if Macy Chiasson was straight. I'm detecting a lesbian. Don't get me wrong, but there's just something about that look, you know? I don't know what it is, but a little bit lesbianish. I don't know. But yeah, she gets the knockout in the first round. Very impressive. Very impressive knockout in the first round. I'll give her that. Yeah. We'll see how she does moving up the rankings. Don't throw her to the wolves too early, though, please. We need some depth in the women's divisions, and we're slowly getting that. Don't race these girls to the top. Edmen Shahbazyan versus Charles Byrd. KO TKO for Edmen in the first round, 38 seconds in. He's 21 years old. He's racing through the fucking division. That's 2 finishes in a row for him in the UFC. Oh, no, it isn't. He got a unanimous decision over Darren Stewart, but Darren Stewart's tough as nails, so hard to finish. And he takes on Charles Byrd, gets a KO TKO in the first round with the Travis Brown elbows, fucking whacking them shits in. At middleweight, this guy's dangerous. Undefeated, 9-0, 21. He wants to be the youngest UFC world champion there is. Let's see. Let's see how he rises to the top. Don't rush him. Don't rush these guys. Give them their development. Please, UFC, don't rush the young talent again, like you always fucking do. Give this guy another guy that's unranked, you know, and if he beats that guy, then maybe consider someone in the top 20. Don't rush. Don't give him a ranked opponent at like number 10 right now, because chances are he's going to lose, and then we lose another contender. Let the young guys develop. Edmen looks phenomenal. Finished in the first round. Unbelievably calm for a UFC fight on this magnitude on a pay-per-view event. So, you know, he gets the job done. Very nice. Diego Sanchez TKOs Mickey Gall. Diego Sanchez still doing the damn thing. Brain damage central. Mickey Gall looked like trash. I feel like Diego fucking hit him right in the solar plex with a knee when they were clinching. And that sort of... And since then, Mickey Gall just had no gas left. Like, it just blew all of the wind out of him. I don't think he could breathe, really. Because in the first round, Mickey Gall was sort of teeing off on him, looking for the finish. But he didn't really find it, so he sort of wasted a lot of energy. And then Diego just plants that knee right into the crack underneath the rib. You know, right in the middle, right in the bread basket. You know, right in that centre, that nice little hollow circle on the chest. Blew the air out of Mickey Gall. And then, that's it. Diego Sanchez gets to finish. Very nice. At first I thought it was an early stoppage, but then I realised that I was retarded, and it wasn't an early stoppage. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, Diego Sanchez still doing the damn thing. Mickey Gall is young. He's been thrown to the wolves early. We'll see if he can develop himself and come back stronger. But he doesn't look very good. That was a terrible performance. If he was to have any sort of future in the UFC, he should be able to deal with Diego Sanchez, in my opinion. But, you know, Diego Sanchez showed what a warrior he is. Still doing the damn thing from the first tough finale. Like, he was in tough 1 in middleweight. Okay? He won it. And now, he's still in the UFC. Like, fuck me. I don't know how he's doing it, but props to him, man. He's probably making good money over his career. Cody Stamann versus Alejandro Perez. I thought Perez won. They gave it to Stamann. I don't really give a shit. Both guys are boring. Well, Stamann's boring, but, you know, he gets the decision. He was landing a bit more often than Perez was, I think. So, they gave him the decision. I don't really give a shit about that fight. Misha Cirkunov versus Johnny Walker. Now it gets interesting. Johnny Walker, fucking perfect flying knee. Straight on the fucking chin, baby. Michael Venom Page style. But except Misha Cirkunov isn't a tin can. He's a fucking phenomenal guy. Johnny Walker immediately. I predicted it. First round KO. He's a savage, guys. And I tell you, if you move him up slowly and strategically up the rankings, give him Jimmy Manuwa next. Let him knock that glass chin off of Jimmy Manuwa's jaw. He would easily beat Jimmy Manuwa, and that's a guaranteed step up in the rankings. So if they want to push Johnny Walker, fucking feed Jimmy Manuwa's hanging off chin to him and let him knock Jimmy Manuwa out, because that is a fight that Johnny Walker would easily fucking win. And then Johnny Walker injures himself in his celebration. The only injury he took during the fight. The only injury he's took in his past 2 fights is during his celebrations. Crazy guy. Anyway, yeah, phenomenal performance. Flying knee straight on the chin. Good shit. Good fucking shit. Then you got Jeremy Stephens versus Zabit Magomedsharipov. Zabit's beatable, but he won. Zabit won. Looks good. He beat Jeremy Stephens, but he's beatable, guys. Zabit is beatable. And he isn't invincible anymore. We saw that. He gasses a little bit in the 3rd round. He slows down a lot. He stops throwing as much strikes in the 3rd round. He throws a lot of flashy stuff, but the thing is, he throws too much flashy stuff. And when you throw it over and over again, the flashy stuff becomes your jab. You know, the spinning back fist, people start expecting it. You know? The whole point of the flashy stuff is to catch someone by surprise when you throw a spinning back fist. But when Zabit's throwing it like a jab, you know, people start reading that shit. But yeah, Zabit won. I reckon it could have gone either way. The crowd were booing, but I did give it to Zabit. But I thought Stephens won, but they showed the stats of the 1st round, and Stephens just outlanded him. So I'm not mad at the decision, but anyone in the top of the division beats Zabit Magomedsharipov for sure. The narrative coming in was that he was the second coming of Jesus Christ, but he is not at all. And he is beatable. But props to him. He did a good performance. He beat Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy Stephens is dangerous. You know, it's no easy task. I predicted Jeremy to win. But Zabit, man, you got to do a bit better than that if you're going to beat some of the guys at the top. Holloway won't let you get away with that. You know, Aldo won't let you get away with not checking leg kicks. That's for damn sure. Volkanovski will keep that pressure on you in that 3rd round. We'll see what happens to Zabit. I think the next fight for him is Renato Moicano. That's a winnable fight for him in the meantime, and I think they're going to do that next. And I think they're probably going to give Yair to Cub Swanson, and they're going to have Zabit versus Yair in sort of meet each other at the top if both of them are successful, which I think they will be. Main card. Cody Garbrandt gets knocked out by Pedro Munoz. I said in my prediction I thought Cody was going to win, but I said I had a vision of Pedro Munoz just KOing Cody in the 1st round. Here's the problem with Cody Garbrandt. He trains at Team Alpha Male, and they're all just mentally challenged. Dumb fucks at Team Alpha Male. Like, the name Team Alpha Male, I mean, just shows you how stupid all of them are. Rough night for Cody. It's 3 KO losses in a row. 2 of them in the 1st round, 1 in the 2nd round. What'd you do? What'd you do with Cody? I don't know anymore. I think his career might be on the... And the thing is, his career might be on the downslide. And how old is he? 27? Jesus. And you're getting knocked out at bantamweight that easily? Thing is with Cody, it's not that he doesn't have a chin. Every guy can get knocked out. We've seen that. Any guy can get knocked out. There's not a lot of glass chins at bantamweight. Cody doesn't have a glass chin. The problem is, he fights like a guy with an iron chin. And that's the bad thing. TJ probably has a weaker chin than Cody, but TJ don't fight like that. TJ doesn't fight and let himself get hit like that, you know? Cody loads up shots. You can see the shots coming a fucking mile away, you know? And Pedro Munoz just saw it coming, beat him to the punch. Jiu-Jitsu guy and Pedro Munoz knocking out Cody Garbrandt in the 1st round. Cody needs to change gyms, man. Cody needs to change gyms immediately, because Team Alpha Male is the shittest gym there is right now. And their fucking reputation has taken a slide. And I think he needs to swap gyms. I think Team Alpha Male sort of breed that sort of brawling style of people. And I don't think that Cody should be there. That's not the best for him. I'm honest with you, the perfect gym for Cody would be Dwayne Ludwig's gym. Training lab. But obviously there's going to be a bit awkward if he goes there. Tisha Torres versus Weili Zhang. Weili Zhang gets it done. I don't really give a shit. But good performance from Weili Zhang. First Chinese ranked fighter in the UFC. Very interesting. Askren versus Lawler. Askren gets it done by submission. I don't care what you think about the submission. Here's what happened, guys. I'll break it down. Just quickly. Herb Dean looks at Lawler. The arm goes limp. The commentators are next to Herb Dean screaming, "Oh, he's out! He's out!" Herb Dean checks his arm. No response at first. Then he goes, "Alright, done. Call off the fight." And then Rogan, as soon as the fight's called off, "Oh, bad stoppage." When literally 2 seconds ago he was screaming, "Oh, he's out! He's out!" Like that. And Askren gets the job done. But at the start of the fight, Lawler fucking beat the shit out of Askren. And we saw that Askren's wrestling, it's defendable. It is defendable, the wrestling of Askren. So, we'll see. We'll see how that sort of shit goes. His stand-up is rudimentary, though. Real bad. But his wrestling's good. He gets the job done by Bulldog choke. I don't care what you say. It's like the Kevin Lee versus Michael Chiesa thing. I don't care what happened. If the choke got held in for longer, he was gonna be out cold anyway. Robbie wasn't trying to escape. I think he went out cold. And then came back too when Askren started to release the choke a little bit. Yeah, I think even if it was an early stoppage, the result would have been the same if you let it go on for another 10 seconds. So I'm really not too mad about it. Don't make them rematch each other, Dana, please. I don't know why you fucking said that. You're wasting Ben Askren's tool, which is his mouth. He can promote a fight, and he's flying to London right now to face the winner of Masvidal versus Till, which most likely will be Till, and they have beef together. Let's do that fight. Let's make it happen. Woodley versus Usman. Very interesting. Very interesting. Usman completely fucking dominates Woodley. Done. Usman looks like a middleweight against these guys, honestly. Usman is such a fucking big welterweight. He just absolutely dominated Woodley. Took him down with complete ease. Wasn't scared to trade with him on the feet. I watched that fight and I think, damn. I think to myself, damn. Colby would have beat Woodley. Colby brings the exact same style, but a bit more pace and a bit less strength. I think Colby beats Woodley. I really do. And now they're doing Colby versus Usman. The welterweight division is great again. Let's make it happen, guys. Colby versus Usman. Let's see who's the best, because we don't know yet. It's probably Usman. I give the odds to Usman. But Colby has a great style to go against him. Matches his pace, matches his pressure, matches his wrestling. But I think Usman with a size advantage is just going to beat Colby. Because Colby doesn't really cut. Colby cuts about 7 pounds, I heard him say. Usman cuts about 30 by the looks of things. Because his Twitter handle is Usman84kg. 84 kg is 185 pounds. You know? He's a middleweight. And maybe he can move up at one point. John Jones. Let's do UFC Africa as well. You've got Israel Adesanya. Probably about to win a belt. We'll see. Usman just won a belt. Francis Ngannou's in the mix. Abdul Razak Al Hassan is in the mix. Let's make a UFC Africa. Let's go. And then John Jones dominates Smith because he's on steroids. Doesn't want to go to heavyweight. He's avoided the question at all costs. Anytime they ask him anything about heavyweight, he says no because he needs the physical advantages that he has at light heavyweight. Why would he go up to heavyweight? I understand. I would do the same. If I was in John Jones' position, I was so much bigger than everyone else at light heavyweight. So much more reach. Why would he go up to heavyweight and risk losing? He's been quoted in interviews saying, fans want to see me go up to heavyweight so they can see me lose. And that's why he's not going up. He doesn't want to go up there. He don't want to risk it. Fair enough. Let him keep smashing guys at light heavyweight with 40 picograms in his system. Let him do it. I don't care. Let him fucking juice to the gills. Jones fought with 40 picograms in his system. Anthony Smith didn't. Jones gets it done. Dominant. The whole fight. Illegal knee. Smith could have acted like he was out and took the belt. Didn't let that bother him at all. Kept trying. He didn't want to steal the belt. He wanted to win it. Respect to Smith. He has a lion heart for sure. Hopefully we see him back soon. But John Jones just he looks like a heavyweight against these guys when I'm watching. You don't really realise it in the weigh-ins and stuff because they're all so drawn out. Or the stare downs. But when they're in the cage together, John Jones is fucking bigger than anyone else in the division. Gustafsson is bigger than Gus. And Gus is a huge guy for light heavyweight. John Jones is just... I mean, he does what he does. He wants the physical advantages that he has. Why not? I don't blame him. Keep doing what you're doing, Jones. You're going to make the UFC a lot of money. And also, he's good to have on cards. So, let him keep smashing contenders at light heavyweight. Cool. He's probably going to beat Thiago Santos next. And face him. So, you know. But there's one guy that can beat John Jones. Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker has a chance to beat John Jones. Wild style. Loads of fucking weird strikes. Big guy, probably the same size as Jones. We'll see. We shall see. If Johnny Walker can string together a few more wins, maybe a win over Manawa, maybe he gets a win over Anthony Smith after Manawa. We'll see. I think Johnny Walker's the guy to beat Jones. We'll find out, guys. We'll find out. I think you need that wild style of unpredictability and explosive knockout power that Johnny Walker has. And I think he might be able to do it. But we'll find out real soon, guys. We'll find out real soon. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. There's going to be plenty more videos with me in this t-shirt to come. Great night of fights, though. Really good. Really enjoyable to watch. Wars all over the place. I loved it. Good shit, boys. I almost came and orgasmed on multiple occasions. So, you know. Thanks for watching the stream and shit. Like and subscribe. Thank you.